welcome back everybody. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV. We're talking about Western Province Club Rugby results, logs, leagues, fixtures and everything that is Club Rugby related. This coming weekend though, most of the teams have got a bye. There's matches all around the province though, but most teams have a bye this weekend as they play in the Easter weekend. You guys know about this, the Easter weekend rugby festivals? Saldanha, George, Kuilsriver, yeah?
There's quite a few. I know there's one in George and then obviously the big one in Saldanha, Super 8.
Yeah, great opportunity for folks to have a little bit of, I don't know, is it a bit of downtime rugby or is it...
competitive.
It's
rugby.
competitive?
Always competitive.
Especially when it's a short tournament like that.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody looks forward to those that play in the Easter tournaments. We played in one last year. You know, you look forward to different categories.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm planning on winning the league. I'm not sure if I'd be playing in Easter weekend tournaments. It's but a little bit risky. Pick up any injuries now.
But it's also opportunity for you, for the rest of your club. Giving them a go in the first side. You know, putting them on a small tour.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's fair enough if you are sending the rest of the club. All right, folks. Let's quickly take a look at some of the results then over the weekend in the City League. Blue Jets 36-0 over Young Ideas. Morning Star 32-27 over Masiphumelele, and then Blake's 23-20 over Police. And of course, Police also otherwise referred to now as Blackheath. And then in the Southern League, Rocklands 19-3 over Retreat, Santa Crowd 35-17 over Young Wesleys. While in the Northern League, it was a win for Blue Stars United over Excelsior, and Solarians 24-3 over Whistling Wheels, while in the Paarl region, a win for Simondium, a win for Violets Paarl, and a win for, at least a win for, yes, Lower Paarl over Drakenstein, Stein, formerly known as Allendale. All right, Alison, would you like to comment on any of those games?
I think the big one stood out there for me as Blue Jets in that City League. That's a big win for them, but they came down from the C League.
I think that's a derby also, if I'm correct. Young Ideas and Blue Jets are on the same field in Kuilsriver.
Yeah, it's just a score there. We'd probably have to verify that note with the Young Ideas. But yeah, Morning Star, Masiphumelele, Rains also a close game.
Morning Star
and
Masiphumelele. Yeah, no, that I think Masiphumelele actually they done well in the pre-season. So for Morning Star to take that win, also home ground advantage for them in Durbanville. So good one for them. All
right, folks. So a lot of results for us to take a look at still. We'll take a look next week at the log positions for the leagues. Just remember, the clubs out there, please make sure that you put your scores in online so that we can bring you accurate results, logs, and fixtures. Tygerberg, or the Tira, were up against Kuilsriver this past weekend. Tygerberg home ground advantage. Let's take a look at the first half. Right, there we go, guys. First half, Tygerberg leading 15 points to 13 over the Kayla boys. Yeah, it does look like, Alistair, like the weather started playing a bit of a role there.
Yeah, it started storming there towards the end of that second half. But it was quite a close encounter in that first half.
Yeah.
Tygerberg scored 2 nice tries out wide, and then Kuilsriver clawed their way back.
Yeah, Renz, I'm getting the feeling that it's more of a physical game than a running rugby game. Is it the weather, or are we seeing that this is the kind of style of play for Tygerberg and Kayla this year?
I think it was more the weather factor on Saturday,
Yeah.
because we all know that Tygerberg and Kuilsriver love running rugby.
Can run.
Yeah, and you could see it in that one try, because I think Tygerberg caught Kuilsriver out with having a prop on the wing. So they knew coming back, definitely going to be a mismatch.
Yeah, all right, let's take a look, guys, at the second half. Tygerberg then leading by just 2 points, 15 points to 13 in the second half. Here's, at least in the first half. Here's the second half. Right, there we go. Final result going in favor of Tygerberg, 28 points to 15. Not too many points put on the board there than for Kuilsriver, Alistair, in the second half. Tygerberg taking the win, 28. But you could see the weather really does start to make things difficult there.
It does. Especially when it starts storming like that.
Yeah.
Try and just keep it tight, But it's not easy playing at Tygerberg. Whether it's raining or the sun is out, the spectators is always there.
Yeah, but Reigns, I must say, looking at the field, though, the field looks like it starts getting chewed up.
Yeah.
It's like a bit rough.
Yeah, obviously, I don't think the draining systems at some fields are up to standard. But yeah, also plays a big factor. But like we said earlier, just the skill set of the players in that type of weather, keeping and holding on to the ball, it's quite amazing.
All right, folks. Well, congratulations then to the Tiere. They walk away with that win, 28-15 over Kuilsriver. Alistair, your plans for the weekend?
I'm going to spend it with my family. I don't have rugby this weekend.
Great.
So I'm going to spend the whole weekend with my family.
Yeah. I'm writing that down.
So until the season starts.
I'm not watching the Saldana, the Tau Cup in George, Kailicha. I'm cutting off the weekend.
Great stuff, great stuff. And yourself, friends?
Probably just watching one or two games from the Saldana tournament. But yeah, otherwise than that, it's family time.
Yeah, looks like a lot of folks are going to be spending a bit of family time then this weekend. But remember, wherever you are, stay safe on the roads. It is the Easter weekend, and we know that things can get a little bit notorious out there at this time of year. But Khayelitsha will, of course, also be home to a festival of rugby this weekend. Get down there and check out some local clubs at Khayelitsha Rugby Football Club this weekend. That's a wrap from us. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. A fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.